Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Robin Carter with Robin's Creations. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Flower Mound, Texas. And today I got my July paper pumpkin, so I want to do an unboxing for you. So before I begin, those of you that are returning viewers of my YouTube channels, yes, I have a band-aid on my face. I had a dermatology appointment and they needed to burn something off, so it doesn't look very pretty. A band-aid looks prettier. So I just wanted to explain that in case you guys were wondering and asked me what happened. So nothing big. Hopefully it will be gone by next week. It has been a while since I did a video for you guys. I had to leave an emergency type situation a couple weeks ago to go help my mom and dad. So it has been a while since I've been able to do a video for you. I did take a lot of my stuff to try to finish my products, and I didn't have any time to work on that. And then of course I left it there. So I have to go back next week to help my sister. So I will hopefully take this kit and be working on alternatives that I can share. I may get one done before I leave, but I doubt it. I'm going to work on my cut file as well. Those of you that like my Etsy shop and my cut files I make for the sentiments, I hope to get that on there before I head back out of town for another week. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And there's usually not this much drama going on in my life. So I hope you find you enjoy this video. Those of you that have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I even had some new subscribers while I was away. And so we are less than 100 away from reaching 5,000 subscribers. So if you are new or have yet to subscribe to my channel and you can help make me make that goal, I would be so thankful to reach 5,000 total subscribers. Okay, enough with the gab. Let me get my brochure out and we'll switch to hands down and get started with this unboxing. Let me switch screens here. Now I don't know if you can see my kitty. He is taking my my little box hostage. I also got another small order that I placed with my paper pumpkin. I got them both in today, and I think he missed me a lot, and he's taken hostage of my package that I can't open it. Okay, so this is the next quarter of Paper Pumpkin Kit. So as you know, this is the July kit, which I'm going to do an unboxing of today. Now going on now is the subscription period for the August kit. Now the August kit is going to include an additional stamp set. This usually only happens in March, which is the anniversary month of Paper Pumpkin. But for August, we're going to get an additional stamp set. And I believe this shows it right here. It's a horrible picture, but you can kind of get the idea. So that subscription period is going on until August 10th. So don't miss this kit. Also, don't miss these add-on dies. I forgot to check the website. Surely they're still available. These add-on dies are while supplies last, and of course this is going to be the strawberry to coordinate with this kit. There's 9 total dies, so it's a much better value this quarter. The item number is 167277, and if you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be yours. And there's a in the corner there shows my where you can shop 24/7 even if I'm out of town. If you ever have any questions, reach out to me in the comments. I do read them all, and if you find something you like this video with, just give me a thumbs up as we go along. All right, let's take this away and do what we're supposed to do today, which is the unboxing, making sure everything is still going on. So first of all, it comes in this cute kit. It's called Sweeter With You for July 2025. Mine got a little dinged up, but I never really worry about that, just so long as my products don't. Okay, so we have some nice red tissue. You could save that to use in your Christmas presents if you want to. But here is the stamp set. So the only thing I did was take the shrink wrap off, and I'm looking for my label because I usually use the label to test these stamps. So even if you don't think you're going to have time to do this kit right away, whenever you get a kit in, you want to test your stamps, as well as any other. If you purchase just regular stamps, you want to test them out, make sure they are etched properly. I've had it happen once or twice where they were not. So I'm going to put my film in here. I just take off the small film, let me get a scrap piece of paper. Well, here's a little layer piece. And so I leave them all on this heavier plastic. And I'm going to bring in my full-size pad. Garden Green is the ink spot that we get this time. So I just brought in my full-size pad. And let's give it a little tap. Try not to get it all over everything. Okay, did I ink it all up? I think I did. So then I just flip it over and press onto, I usually use the back of my label, but I don't know what I did with it when I opened up my package today to get the film off. Okay, so those are nice. Now, I'll show you a tip of how to ink up the strawberry. You can see mine was a little too inky, and as I do my alternatives, I'll share how you can get a better impression with your strawberry. I don't have my chamois wet. I think they are actually at my parents' house, so I'm just going to use a spritz of water and my handy dandy this is what I shared. It's easy to clean off your stamps on your Stamparatus. I hadn't used it like this before in my hand, but it's going to work to get it off. This much is part of my favorite things, and you'll see several of my favorite things if you watch my videos. All right, so let's get the film back on here. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, you know you get a sleeve to store your stamps in, as well as a 1-inch square of the coordinating cardstock of the ink spot, so you can store it upside down and always have your ink on top ready to go. Okay, the stamps are Hello Friend, and that's all one stamp. I was just checking that out. That is all one stamp. But you could do stamp surgery if you wanted to, or just do partial inking if you wanted one sentiment out of there. There's this cute little flower. Of course, the strawberry and its stem. A nice thank you. Life is sweeter with you. You're the best. Lots of love. And a little bigger flower than that. I believe one of these is about the size of the add-on dies. My add-on dies are at my parents' house as well, because I thought I would get ahead of the game and start cutting out a bunch of strawberry shapes. But like I said, I'll be getting those back next week. All right, so let's get the tissue off our goodies. And always flip it over, and that shows the instructions. Now I'm just going to get this box out of the way. Again, if you follow me, I use these. I'm going to have to empty one. I just made some more card bases. These larger envelopes, they store my card bases, but they're also perfect for storing Paper Pumpkin supplies. So I need that handy, and some smaller ones so that we can start storing our goodies in there so they don't go missing. All right, I usually go along where there's cardboard to open this so I don't tear any goodies. There's usually a bigger spot up top, but this one didn't have one. So I'm just going to lift that up from the corner and be very careful and slip it across. Okay, so let's look at this is how they're intended to be made, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with making them as they are intended. That was the whole purpose of Paper Pumpkin, was where something would come to your house and it had everything you need to make the alternatives, or not alternatives, to make them as designed, and quick, easy crafting product to have a successful crafting experience. Let me read you the coordinating colors. It's Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Strawberry Slush, and Timid Tiger. Now those last two are new in colors that came with this 2025-2026 annual catalog. And of course this shows the dies. Okay, also underneath the instructions is this little printout of the stamps included. And take note that sometimes these are not full size. It'll tell you right here if it's full size or not. These are, because it says images at 100%. Now I store this in my sleeve with my stamps just to keep it handy, and anyway, that's where I put it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's put the instructions in here. Let's go ahead and flip this back over to the front. Okay, we have some nice dimensionals. And if you're new to my channel, I do cut these larger ones in half to get a little more bang for my buck. So we have these cute little envelopes, and you can, let me get something where you can see. Can you see it has a nice little scallop there, which is very cute. And it looks like Granny Apple Green and Pool Party there. So 1, 2, you want to count your supplies too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was there just 8? Well, we will see. Maybe I miscounted. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting because we usually get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 8 envelopes. And then look at these cute card bases. So some cute little strawberry bases. And of course, if you follow me, you know that I love that they did double-sided, not just white on the back side, so that I can cut these apart and at least get 2 cards. You know me, I'll get more than 2 out of them. And so we have 2 of those card bases. Here's a nice little scalloped vellum pieces, and one is square. Let's see. Oh, that's a big piece. Let me see. Sometimes it's best just to punch them all out at once. Be careful not to tear them. So take your time if you need to. Okay, there we go. And so there's 1, 2, just 2? Okay, just 2 of those. All right, and these I will store, I'll go ahead and store them in my bigger one. I have some medium-sized ones, but they are all taken up right now with my previous kit that I thought I would have time to finish. So these 2 strawberry card bases go in there too. And even the envelopes fit. They fit like this. Okay, this is a cute little card base. And of course, it's double-sided as well. And we have 2 of those to work with. And then, let's see, I don't know, this is just some labels we have here. I assume this is meant for something in the instructions, but, oh, I know, it looks like it's a little pot. Maybe. I should look at the instructions. Oh, and then I love this. You know, you could make anything out of these, just generic. It looks like strawberry slush and a darker strawberry slush. Dots on top of it. And a little distressed appearance also. So we have 2 of those. And then some more nice little labels. This one's long. It goes the whole width there. That one. And then these pieces aren't the full length. They're just this size. About the size of my hand, or my palm anyway. Okay, I was glad I got this kit before I had to go back out of town so I could at least get the materials. Okay, this looks like some garden green with some distressed look to it. And again, double-sided, 2 of those. And then we have some nice pre-printed die-cut elements. Now this is a huge strawberry, all right, with its greenery. And then we have some normal size. And my guess is these are the same size as the dies. I wish I had them here. I will be using them in my alternatives. I need to put that in my little one or it will for sure go missing. I try to stay organized, and it never fails. I lose something as I go along. But there are those, and then of course a bunch of these little flowers that are cute. So there's something you can do for size of those. Okay, and then so just one of those. And then we have these strawberries again of different sizes. So these are a little bigger than the other one, but smaller than the largest one. So here's that one, and I'll get the little one out for to compare the sizes. So there you go with those. We have a smaller size in a pinkish strawberry, and then of course some on this vine. Let's tear this out and see what it looks like without all the extra print around it. Be careful with these because they are attached in certain spots and you don't want to tear any dainty parts off. So let me get this out. There is the strawberry vine. Strawberry on vines. Those are very big leaves for those strawberries, but that's what we have there. And we have another strawberry coming off. Let me put him in this little pocket. This is a 3x5 size. So we have 2 of those with a whole bunch of strawberries to work with. Let me bring this back out. So as you can see, I like to store everything in here. Okay, and these are those vellum pieces. I would probably store those in a smaller piece, but like I said, my 5x7 ones are kind of serving a purpose right now. I'll have to empty out some of those. Okay, this vellum is not working with me today. Okay, we'll just leave that off. I'll get it in there. It's because it broke. Okay, we also have, well, I showed the dimensionals. We have some tear and tape and some glue dots, so that's good. And the stamp set, I need to store it in there. And then, of course, I already showed the garden green ink spot. So that is the unboxing for this kit, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and again, being patient for me since I didn't have videos out for a while. And as soon as I have my first alternative, you know I will share. So again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd be so thankful if you'd hit that subscription button. There's going to be an easy link. You can just click on, I think it's my picture, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's also a link to my online store, and I'll link my previous the June kit unboxing there, and if you miss those alternatives, you can follow through and watch all of those. So until my next video, everyone, have a great day. And it's heating up here in Texas, so stay cool, everyone. Probably heating up everywhere right now. So again, oh, I didn't switch to myself. Okay, switched. I almost did this without showing myself because of my little band-aid, but you know, I'm a real person and things have to happen. So I just deal with what it is. This is what it is today. All right, everyone. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.